Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about a sad story around the new Star Wars toys. If you care about Star Wars and you're on YouTube, you've probably seen the videos that I've seen where people go to, for example, mostly in America, to Toys R Us stores that are about to shut down, and you just find boxes and boxes of unsold Star Wars toys, and it's quite a sad picture. I think by now we all know that the toys based on the new Star Wars movies are not selling very well. I've seen even videos where the prices for Han Solo movie toys, but also Last Jedi toys, have dropped in like 75% in prices just weeks, sometimes even days after release. So it's pretty clear that Disney has wildly overestimated the popularity of that Star Wars merchandise. And most of those examples, like I said, come from the US. So I thought I'd add a short but sad story from my experience with Star Wars toys over here in London in the UK. So as I recently went to Hamleys, which is like a giant 54,000 square foot toy shop in the center of London, I had to discover the sad remains of their push for Star Wars toys. When I was in the shop previously, about 1.5 years ago, they had a whole floor that was solely dedicated just to Star Wars toys, and you can see I shot this quick video to give you guys an idea what I'm talking about. The entrance is still there, so they put a lot of effort in the dressing. You descend down into this, what is supposed to be a big Star Wars experience, as guarded by a stormtrooper. I have to say that this shop, this toy shop, is not just a toy retail shop like maybe Toys R Us would be. It is very much an experience shop. You can take photos, touch all the toys, play around. So as you enter this area, they kind of still keep up the spirit. On the right, there's the slightly sad Boba Fett figure. There's Kylo Ren. Then they exhibit the big, very expensive Lego kit for the Millennium Falcon. On the left, you can see Rey, like a big Lego pop-up of Rey. And this stuff is basically just photo opportunities, right? You want people to take pictures, share them on social media. Now, what I notice is that the majority of those toys that are still on the shelves, it's either tat, it's really weird, big wobblehead figures that nobody really wants, and you can see all these shelves are fully packed. No toys have been taken off. It's not that like one toy gets taken off, they immediately fill it up. No, they've just not been bought. But the other big aspect of all these toys are Lego sets, because they apparently are still selling. So you find a lot of Lego themed stuff, Star Wars themed Lego in this area. And you can see here they exhibit these other really big and quite nicely built figures. You know, it's good stuff for kids. They quite enjoy that. Over there on the left, you still see a few Star Wars things. This is a big box you can go inside and take a picture of yourself, so it looks like you're in a Star Wars toy retail pack. There are some scary Yoda backpacks and a photo opportunity where you can basically put on a Stormtrooper helmet and take a photo. But then as you descend further in the shop, and again, let me say, 1.5 years ago, this was all full with Star Wars, you find that in the back, a lot of those retail units that are still Star Wars branded are already being filled up with other toys. And there's no Star Wars merchandise on there at all. They just left the branding on, didn't even go through the effort of changing it, and just put different toys on those shelves. So you can see big Star Wars branding and loads of Nerf guns underneath. So it really, I think, is a nice illustration of how wildly like Disney overestimated the popularity of those toys. And even here, like these areas were just packed with retail units. They've all been removed. And even these little point of sales units are filled up with little plush dinosaurs, which apparently are selling better than Star Wars toys. The other thing I noticed, all the branding, all the big murals, it's all Rogue One, right? So they haven't even gone through the effort of changing it for the new Solo movie, which is kind of understandable because it flopped. But one would have thought that at least, for now, they kind of push those Solo toys, which they're not really doing anymore. So you can see they kind of half-heartedly changed the branding on top there, where it used to say Star Wars, it now says Hamleys. But it is all still in the look and feel of Star Wars, and you get those massive murals, and in front of it are just like unrelated toys. So it's really weird, and it was a kind of a sad story that I wanted to share. And as if this is not bad enough, I wanted to address something that I've seen in some videos that other people did, where they, like I said in the beginning, go through these about to shut down Toys R Us shops and go through these really, really cheap Star Wars figures of all kinds that you can buy, but nobody is apparently buying them. So over here, it's a slightly different picture. Here you can see some footage that are shot in a supermarket, just a random supermarket in the UK. And you find these 3.5-inch Star Wars figures on the shelf. And I thought, you know what, why not? You know, get a little Stormtrooper or something that I maybe can put on my desk. You know, it's just nice, put it there, sits around. And I look at the price and I'm like, holy smokes, it's 11 pounds. 11 pounds for a 3.5-inch figure. And right next to those figures, which admittedly are still quite nice, you have these giant, ridiculous bobblehead figures. And I went to the supermarket a few times, and those figures are just not selling. Not the ones on the left, you know, not the normal Star Wars 3.5-inch figures, and not the big bobblehead figures. I mean, look at that. What is that? Rey's head is spinning, and then she's grumpy, and then she's happy. It's just ridiculous. So I think the problem is not only the price, which is too high, it's also the way these toys are designed. Nobody wants those big, quirky bobblehead figures. It's just ridiculous. If you would sell me a really beautiful 15-centimeter replica of a Star Destroyer that I can put on my desk, I would consider paying 20 pounds for that or something. But look on Amazon. I mean, maybe you get that in the States, but over here you don't get that stuff. It's all just tat. It's cheaply manufactured, badly painted toys. I don't know who they're aimed to. You know, I mean, kids don't want them. Adults, the adult fans don't want them. So it's just a big car crash. This whole Star Wars toy situation is a big, big car crash. I'll probably go back to the Hamleigh store in a while, and I'm going to keep posting videos maybe. If it declines even further, if the area where they show Star Wars toys gets smaller and smaller and smaller, I'll make another video and share that, because I think it's just interesting to keep you guys in the loop of the situation over here in the UK. Guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this quite quick video, and it gives you a bit of an idea in comparison to the situation in the States. So please like the video if you enjoyed it. You can subscribe to the channel. You can do all the good stuff. That would be much appreciated. Again, I thank you very much for watching the video. Share your thoughts down in the comment section below. That would be appreciated. I see you guys in the next video. Take care, and I'm out. Bye.